Everybody set?
Yeah.
Okay. Give FIU credit. They really, to start the second half, really came out, executed their offense well, because I thought we defended them exceptionally well the first half. And I think they might have made 5 of their first 7 shots. And we had a couple poor execution, a couple turnovers in that mix, and then just kind of fighting an uphill battle the whole way. And you know, we talked about Baird heading into the game being kind of the heart and soul of their team. The guy who's shooting 18%, I think, from the 3, heading into the game, but just, you know, a tough kid that doesn't back down. And he kept them in it in the first half with some really good action off ball screens, and you know, made those big threes in the second half. So you know, we turned the ball over too much with 18 turnovers. We were +5 or +6 at halftime on the glass. Ended up only +5. We needed to be +10 in this game. Didn't shoot the ball as well from the free throw line as we have, and we needed them. We needed every single one. You know, and again, it's tough when some guys don't shoot the ball as well or play as well with the limited number of guys that we have for us to be successful. Everybody needs to play at a pretty high level, and unfortunately we didn't get that tonight. It's disappointing. We practiced well all week. I said that to everybody I've talked to, but that doesn't always guarantee that you're going to be successful. Guarantees you're going to get to keep practicing and hopefully continue to practice well, and if you do that, you give yourself a better chance to perform well.
I would imagine you let Beard get into the lane a little more than your liking.
Yeah, and I thought our ball screen coverage was pretty good. It was after the ball screen coverage. We weren't able to keep our chest in front of them. Weren't able to, you know, kind of corral him and keep him under control. And so now additional help men had to come, and he made some tough shots too in the first half. You know, I think we had a 3 or 4 point lead in there with maybe 3 minutes to go, the last round, you know, at that time struggled on a couple defensive possessions.
Tulio had a great game rebounding, but when he posted up on offense, he had some difficulty in there. Is that going to be, are we going to see more of him posting up or trying to get him in space for some straight line drives?
Well, you know, I think it's some of the times in the post he goes a little too fast. You know, he's got to catch the ball first and then, you know, make the play. You know, again, trying to find different ways where he can be successful offensively. And we've been emphasizing getting the ball in the paint. Our big guys took 11 and 4, or 11 and 4, that's 15, and 8 is 23, and 3 is 26, so 26 out of 60 shots. So we got the ball into our big guys. They were a key component of our offensive scheme today. But now comes the reality. They have to deliver now, you know? Because I've never met a big guy who got the ball as much as he wanted. That's just a fact. And it's a guard talking, but I've never coached one, never met one. But as I always say, you got to be careful what you wish for. So now it's time to deliver. And I think those guys will. You know, I commend Tulio because I've been on him about his rebounding. He gets 5 offensive rebounds, 17 total. Make a couple of those shots around the rim. Make both free throws, and now he's got, you know, 15 and 17, and we probably win, and everybody's talking about what a great game he had. But again, that's the thing. You know, we got a long way to go, but we're not too far off in some areas, and we just need to get some consistency in our work ethic on a daily basis, which will then give us the best opportunity to have consistency come game time.
You've got limited guys available. What's David Collins' status?
David Collins got his fitted knee brace, protective knee brace today. So we'll see in the next couple days where that puts him in terms of time frame to get back. He's feeling, he feels good, he feels strong. We just, you know, again, when anything in a situation like that, I'm the basketball coach.
Yeah.
So that goes to the doctors and the trainers. You know what I mean? I got enough to worry about. Those guys can handle the medical stuff, and we got the great doctors and great trainer. So he's working hard, and so I think whenever they say he's good to go, it won't take an extended time to get him back in the mix.
Terrence, you really came here and took an onus and real ownership on really his comments just getting outworked tonight. How did you feel about their effort?
Our effort?
Your effort.
You know, I mean, it's hard sometimes. You know, it's hard to sit here and say, you out-rebound a team by 5. You hold them to 40% from the field, 30% from the 3. And you didn't play hard. Those stats don't match with not playing hard. You know what I mean? They just don't. There are times where we drop our heads when we make a mistake, and you can't do that, you know? But that's also part of the culture that we're trying to change, you know, where you're gritty and fighting and scrapping and clawing every single play. Now, it's also very difficult, human nature-wise, to keep doing that when you're not getting anything on the other end, where the ball isn't going in, or you're turning the ball over, or whatever the case might be. I mean, you know, Tulio goes 3 for 11. There's 3 or 4 of those shots, makeable shots for him, no question about it. Jiggs goes 3 of 14. Same thing there. Peyton goes 0 of 8. 5 of those were wide open looks. He had 7 turnovers. The only 3 he made, they called the travel before he made it. You know what I mean? So it's hard to keep digging down when you're not getting this stuff on the offensive end. It takes a special group. It takes a strong, historic culture to be able to fight through those. And there's teams that are out there that do that, and we're going to get there one day. We're not there right now.
Anything else?
All good? Thanks, guys.